6 months. Sorry about that. I'm back now, babe. Hi. I recently got COVID, and during my stint with Miss COVID, I became hyperfixated on the Mexican-American musician Omar Apollo. I don't know if you know him. If you don't, you should. If you don't, please watch the rest of this video. And basically, I realized a little while ago, because I've been so hyperfixated on him, and because I've read every article and watched every video about him, I have a bunch of random Omar Apollo information in my brain, and I have a lot of opinions, and I have a lot of thoughts and emotions attached to him. And I hope that with this I'll be able to move on and continue from where my life stopped in June 2022 when I first listened to Tamagotchi by Omar Apollo. So yeah, I am just gonna go right into it. Omar, I'm gonna be casual. I'm gonna refer to him as Omar because in my mind we're friends. He's an American musician. He speaks English and Spanish. His parents are from Mexico, but he's American. And he taught himself how to play the guitar. Okay, that's pretty sick. He taught himself, I think, when he was like 12, and then he stopped for a while when he was 14, and then listened to the album Ego Death by The Internet, which is a great album, by the way. And then that sort of got him back into music, and then he talked about how artists like Neil Young and Prince have really inspired him, which fair enough. If you've ever seen a video of him performing, he definitely channels Prince and his dancing and stuff. He goes pretty wild on stage, which I like. All of his albums are completely and utterly epic, if I may say so. I mean, stereo, show-stopping, a fantastic intro to who Omar Apollo is. He made it all himself. I think him and maybe 2 or 3 other people. Babe, are you kidding me? He did it all himself. It's I think 6 or 7 songs, and you will find this is a trend with Omar's music. There are no skips. It would be sacrilegious to skip one of his songs on any of his albums. Friends is sad, Friends is from 2019. It's sad, but it's a banger. I like the song so good. The first time I listened to the song Friends, I cried, so that was epic. Apolonio is amazing. Apolonio was actually the first Omar Apollo album I listened to. I listened to it in 2020, and I was obsessed with it, but I never really looked into who Omar Apollo was as a musician. I kind of just was obsessed with the Apolonio album, and then I forgot about it. But yeah, Apolonio was fantastic. Again, no skips, what's new. And then his most recent album, Ivory, which was from April of 2022. Oh my god. I've never been an album person. Bruh, this album, I listened to it front to back, and then I listened to it again, and it was so good. And I think if I want to say something about Omar Apollo's music, it's that I feel like he's just so versatile. He makes music for everyone because his music style is super fluid. There isn't one style he sticks to or one genre that he sticks to. He makes rap, he makes love ballads, he sings completely in Spanish, he sings R&B songs. He's so talented. And if you want, I think that you should listen to Ivory if you want to know what I mean, because you'll listen to it and be like, holy shit, this is epic. Right now my favorite song from Ivory is Talk. I really like it. Oh yeah, it's just so good, bro. If I could go back and listen to that album again, I would. If I could go back in time, I would go back to 2019 and smack myself and force myself to watch all of Omar Apollo's vlog content, because literally in 2019 he was going crazy on YouTube. He posted like maybe 6 or 7 like tour vlogs, and then a couple of like at home, like just regular like YouTube vlogs, one where he does like a hike with his friends which is really funny, and then one where he goes on a, like he does like he tries to do a 5-day fast with his friend Jake and I think his brother. Oh my god, it's so funny. He's so funny. I've forgotten my point. You know me. We know each other well at this point. Even for the things that I love, I have criticism and critique, and Omar is no different. I think he's super talented with musical composition. I will say that some of his lyrics are kind of awkward and sometimes a little bit like clunky, and I'm no writer, but often in his old music and in his new music, I'm like, I listen to the song and I'm like, the beat is so sick and it's so cool and I really like the music, but then when it comes to the lyrics, I'm like, that's weird. But you know, go with God, Omar. If that's what you're into, then whatever. I'll still listen to it. Fuck, I'm going to your show in November. I'll be there and I'll be singing all of the words to your new music, so whatever. And my big critique is Omar's music videos. I know he doesn't direct them himself. I know that he kind of just stars in them and maybe does like some general creative vision, but I really have a gripe with some of his music videos because a lot of them are just so busy, in that there are like 70 people and half of the shots in the music video are just these random people doing things. They're just very crowded, I guess is the word. And I really only want to see Omar and his band like doing things and having a good time and making decisions and performing. Do you know what I mean? But lucky for us, if you're not into that like me, he's done a lot of like live performances, which are really cool, like professionally recorded live performances. So that's really good. But yeah, and that's based off of my subjective opinion on what I like to see in music videos. So yeah, but like, oh, I have to talk about his band too. Oh, Manny, the bass player. Oh, so sexy, so talented, so amazing. Oscar, the guitar player, again, completely and utterly epic. He is so cool. He does like, there are a lot of like videos of him like doing like guitar solos and stuff. Oh, so talented. His new drummer, amazing, so talented. And yeah, fuck, I don't know what else to say other than that. I love him completely. He is so talented. I'm going to put a link to a bunch of videos of Omar that I like, that I think like show off who he is as a person and stuff like that. And I hope you watch them because they're really good, and I hope that you maybe listen to the Ivory album or any of his music. I think that would be really epic. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to say. I feel better now. Hopefully this Omar Apollo information will not leave my brain, but will stop being such a major aspect of what I think about on the daily basis. And yeah, okay, bye-bye.